Hello and welcome back to Culz Book Reviews. Today we are checking out That Crazy Lady Down the Road, all about the world-famous UFO Watchtower by Judy Messoline. Now, for those of you who don't know, the UFO Watchtower is an attraction outside of Hooper, Colorado, and Hooper is near Alamosa and also near the Great Sand Dunes National Park. We actually released a couple of shorts from the actual UFO Watchtower, so if you didn't see those Monday, make sure to check that link above. Now, we have not done a full episode at the Watchtower. It's something we are saving because when we were down there, we found out you can spend the night at the Watchtower, which just seems like such an amazing opportunity. There's a lot of laws down there regarding the skies and keeping it a dark zone. And so you can see so much of the constellations and stars and planets and just really take the cosmos in for how beautiful it really is. So even if you don't see any alien spacecraft, you're bound to see something beautiful in the night sky. So yeah, we just decided, hey, let's put that video off a little bit, and we'd rather deliver something good rather than just, turn something out to get a video out. But while we were down there, we were able to pick up a copy of this book. We went into the UFO Watchtower and just looking around, and, we found out that Judy had written a book, giving a little bit of history about herself, a watchtower, and stuff we'll get into more. And I just thought it was a great opportunity to read and learn more about the Watchtower and the history of it in itself. So before we get into that, let's just take a quick look at the book. Alright, so up top you see That Crazy Lady Down the Road, all about the world-famous UFO Watchtower. And then just right here we see the author's name, Judy Messoline. And then you got a picture of Judy with this cute little stuffed alien. And then actually up here you have the dome at the UFO Watchtower, as well as the platform, which we have a short from up top there. Great views, absolutely recommend it. And then we just got some more people just talking about the book and how much they enjoyed reading it, as well as some other pictures from Judy. On the side, you see That Crazy Lady Down the Road by Judy Messoline. I really do like the font, though, and the different colors. It really makes it stick out. And on the back, just some more quotes from people that read the book and really enjoyed it, as well as some awesome pictures of things you can expect to see when you go to the UFO Watchtower. Like I said, we had a wonderful time, and we do recommend it. Below, you also have the ISBN, which we'll give you that, just so if you guys are looking it up. It is on Goodreads, as with everything we read. So this book clocks in at 224 pages. It also tells you right there where you can pick up some copies of the book if you want. And another picture of the sign welcoming you to the UFO Watchtower. So this book is broken up into sections. You can see towards the end you had some drawings, and you do have drawings and pictures throughout the book, and then it's just broken up into sections that really just kind of help mold the book together in the right way. In the middle section you do have a lot of different UFO experiences or sightings. We'll talk a little bit more about that. There's some pictures, and unfortunately, pictures are just so hard to translate, even at 1080p or whatever. Highest quality pictures possible, they still can kind of look fuzzy, and that's just so hard and frustrating. You think with technology we have today, pictures would be able to translate better, and it's something that we learned with our book that we are working on. Here's my bookmark that I actually picked up at the Watchtower as well, because it's Legend of Snippy the Horse, which is on display at the Watchtower. And as you can see, it was signed by Judy, which is really cool for me. I have a shelf of autographed books, and this is definitely going right on to that after this review. So what is the book about? Like I said, it's broken up into sections. So the first, I would say maybe third of the book is about Judy and how she came from Denver to Wheat Ridge to, where she is now at the UFO Watchtower, which I really found fascinating. It's really cool to see the history of the place as well as Judy and see where she came from. She went out there to raise cattle and it just didn't work out. And then she didn't know what to do with the land, and a lot of people kept telling her about UFO sightings. And so, before she had kind of make a joke about it, but then she was like, maybe let's try that. lots of people and people that are reputable keep giving her really interesting stories. So she ended up building this watchtower, and there's been tons of documented sightings since it opened. And so it's pretty cool just to see how, her dream of the cattle business changed, and now she's opened up to so many more people. Like, there's a whole section just talking about all the people that have come to her and told her stories that feel safe now opening up about their experiences. And so that's really cool that she gave this opportunity to people that maybe wouldn't have even talked about their experiences can now go there and talk safely. Plus, it's an awesome location, like I said, to go even just gaze at the night sky. Right here you see, "I have heard you speak many times. It is like hearing your voice when I read it," which is true. I really think you see Judy's voice shine through this book. It definitely has a personality throughout as you're reading. So it's not just like this cut and dry thing. Now, then, like I said, it's broken up into sections. So you get to a section, which is the majority of the book, which is different UFO sightings that she's taken the time to record and then transcribe and put into the book. And there's tons of them. And they're fascinating. But the thing is, I think with UFOs, that's different than ghosts or even cryptids, is they're always almost frustratingly short. Not all of them are like Roswell, or not all of them are like the Phoenix Lights, which we did a video of the Phoenix Lights. Check that out. But a lot of times it's people just see something in the sky, silver or, just a weird light that hovers for a little bit and then it's gone. And so for some people it might just, I don't know, I think some people might find it a little bit of a drag to read there. But I think others will really enjoy it, because I think, will this change your mind if you don't believe in UFOs? Probably not. Honestly, the only thing that I think would change people that don't believe in UFOs is if they actually saw a UFO for themselves. Now, if you saw a UFO and you maybe haven't told anybody and you read this book, will it help you feel like you're not alone? Yes, because as you read it, you see a lot of similarities between the different experiences. And so definitely something has to be going on, right? Is it aliens? I don't know. Is it the government? I don't know. But it feels like something has to be going on. And then some of these descriptions are just so fascinating. One said the eyes were like Paul Newman's. And then earlier on there was a description of an alien coming out the this lady's closet, and it looked just like Elton John. Which obviously I think a lot of people know who Elton John is, so right away you have that image in your head. So some great imagery going on there. I think some people get distracted in the portions of the book where, they're transcribing people's stories, and maybe how people speak and how it's ended up being written isn't like the best writing, right? But I like it because it feels more legitimate. It's something that within the books that we shared our stories in with Erica Gammon, we really appreciated, because the stories weren't changed. They were our stories. Now, with this one, none of them are our stories, so I don't know if anything was changed. I doubt it. It seems very, very sincere. So, yeah, if one of your guys' stories were in there and you happen to watch this, let me know. That'd be cool. It'd just be cool to connect. I know we connected with people who were in the Erica Gammon books, Ghost, Demons, and Dolls. Our first one, for sure, we connected with some people that also had, stories in there. So if you guys actually shared a story in here, let me know. The stories, like I said, were fascinating, and I'm glad that Judy went for keeping it how it was said, not changing it, letting people tell their stories exactly how it was. I really do appreciate that, having been on both sides of our story being told right and wrong. And so I do appreciate that. So overall, do I recommend this book? I do. I think it's a fun read. And if you want to learn more about the UFO Watchtower, what better book do you have than written by the person that started the UFO Watchtower? And then there is a lot of great stories, not even just from Colorado, but all over the United States and even further in this book. So go check it out if you want to read it. If you enjoy the paranormal, it's Halloween season, break into this book. So this is really special for us to share stories that are from our home state and to be able to share books like this by people from Colorado. It was super exciting. We've done this now a couple times, and man, we hope you guys pick this up and really enjoy it, and go check out the Watchtower for yourselves. Even if it's just a stargaze, it's worth it. Just make sure you guys are respectful. Judy's really nice. We didn't talk to her for a long time, but we did run into her at the alligator farm, which you guys should know about. We have had a vlog on that previously. We're going to have some shorts coming up as well. But she just seems really nice, and I hope we can get back and talk to her more. I just think it was a super fun experience, and like I said, we definitely have plans to get back there, so stay tuned. But if you guys want to see more Culz book reviews, click that link to your left. If you want to see more about what we're doing here at Culz Paranormal, click that link to your right. And don't forget to hit that like and give us a subscribe. And let us know, A, for sure, if one of your stories is in this book, let us know. That's super cool. And B, have you been to the UFO Watchtower? Did you have a sighting?